My first coaches would bring my siblings and I to the swimming complex. I would just play in the baby pool alone. I asked my first coaches if I could learn to swim properly. So water is the ticket to my freedom.
Without my first coaches, I would have quit netball long ago. I fractured my wrist on the first netball training. My first coach taught me not to give up too easily. So when I got better, I immediately went back to the court to train, and I trained harder than before.
There was one day when my first coach decided to just take measurements of my hand. So only then I realized it was all planned carefully so that I could have my fitted and customized bowling ball. So my first training session, I came into the bowling center with full set of equipment where kids usually don't get their equipment at their first training session.
At the Beijing Paralympics, I raced two events, the 50 meters freestyle and the 50 meters backstroke. After the event, I got a silver. I was slightly disappointed. When I hugged my mom and said that I was gonna get a gold next, she didn't say anything to me. I think she didn't want to pressure me as well.
When I first started at the Singapore Sports School, it was quite a tough period for me because I had to find time to adjust, being more independent. It took me like at least 6 months to get used to it. My coach told me to use these 4 years of my life at the Singapore Sports School to mature and be more independent, and also being a professional athlete after that.
I was really excited to be in the World Cup team. What happened was, played many countries, and till we played against Fiji, the number 7th in the world. We were leading towards the last minute or so, and I missed the last shot. Eventually, we lost the game. So the fact that I missed that shot was still a trauma to me till probably 5 years after the competition. And I really wanted to give up netball for good. My first coach put me into a room and he told me that, hey Charmaine, this is the lowest that you can ever get, so just keep working hard and you will get there someday. My first coaches are my mom and dad. I'm very thankful that they're always down for my games to be there for me physically. They'll fly to various countries just to support me and to know that we are here.
My parents are my first coaches and my biggest cheerleaders. For that, I'm very grateful that they have always just been very supportive and by my side throughout this whole journey. Ever since I've started on this journey of competitive swimming, they've never given me much pressure, regardless when it comes to studies or swimming or anything. They have always trusted me to make the right decisions.
My first coach also happens to be my father. That's why, to me, I feel like bowling has a huge impact in my life. My mother is the one that, it's quite embarrassing to say, but she still irons my clothes and wash all my training attire. If she can bring water and stuff, also she bring for me. But yeah, so she's the one that prepares all the behind the scene kind of work and make sure that I'm always healthy and always be at my best when I want to compete. My first coach was the one that paved the road for me to be a professional athlete.
My active parents.
My first coach.
My first coach.
My first coach.